I'm going to show you how to trade long term that's an alternative to the old buy and hold strategy. But it's low stress and it can produce excellent stable gains. I would call this the optimum IRA management method. And it uses our product TrackTrading. If you want to get more details on TrackTrading, there's 2 previous videos to this that'll explain all that in detail. But this video covers specifically longer term trading. And it's not very long, as it's so simple that there's not really much to show you. But to get long-term track trading, you first launch TrackTrading, which you get from Traders Unite app, and you select the weekly time period. Now, after doing that, you can play around, look at various stocks. I like ETFs for longer term. Those are exchange traded funds, but you can choose straight stocks. The example I'm going to show you is an ETF, which is the IWM ETF. That happens to be the Russell 2000. Those yellow marks are from TrackTrading. That tells us each time IWM's best pattern hit or tripped. This is about a 1-year chart. It's a weekly chart. Okay, right there it hit and it gained for 2 weeks. Right there it hit, it gained for another 2 weeks. All these other places it hit nicely, and some of them gained for 2-3 weeks. One here I can see near the right gained for 5 weeks. So the basic idea is, I don't know what else to tell you. If you find a good consistent stock like IWM, by consistent I mean TrackTrading rates it well, and when it trips on a pattern that it likes, buy it, go into it. As soon as that pattern goes away, it's time to exit, especially if its counterpart negative pattern hits, and I'm going to show you that right now. So entering each time on the positive long position, you would have done very, very well. Now on the downside, notice that the yellow marks are now mark every place where the stock exhibited the pattern to the downside. Notice that just about every single one of those, the stock falls, and a lot of times it falls for 2 or 3 weeks. So you could have played both sides of this. You could have played the upside and the downside. At the very least, you get out when it hits the downside pattern. Now I want to show you something startling. See that? Okay, here's the startling thing. If you played only the long side, I computed on that track record, you would have gained, you'd be up 19.3% within a year. If you played the long and the short side, you'd be up 35% for the year. Alright, this is outperforming the market. And what did you do? No brainer. Buy and hold for short periods of time. What do you got to check it once a week? This is not a lot of work, folks. It's very powerful, and this has to be part of your arsenal if you're managing your own account, especially if it's an IRA. Average hold time, by the way, it was 3.1 weeks. If you want to try TrackTrading, go to garzworld.com, download and install Traders Unite. TrackTrading is simply one of several components inside of Traders Unite. It's all very self-explanatory, and you can see additional videos.